There are things in this world we can't explain. Shadows in the dark, whispers in the night, and moments that leave us questioning reality itself. What you're about to hear is not fiction. It's a true story. One man's lifelong encounter with a being that defies the laws of nature and logic. A figure darker than the night, a presence that returned again and again across time and space. Could it be a ghost, a spirit from another dimension, or something science hasn't yet discovered? Stay with me and decide for yourself. I've witnessed more unexplainable things in my lifetime than most people would believe. I'm not a psychic, and I wasn't alone during many of these experiences. Others saw them too. One of the most vivid encounters happened when I was in my 20s. One night I woke up to use the bathroom. As I walked into the hallway, I glanced into the living room, which was completely dark with all the lights off. That's when I saw him, an image of a man sitting on the couch. What shocked me was his appearance. He wasn't just dark, he was darker than anything I've ever seen in my life, even now at 71. He looked like a living black hole. Light didn't reflect off him. Instead, it seemed to be pulled into him. Around the edges of his body, light appeared to fall inward, as if being absorbed. He looked like a three-dimensional shadow, like a negative photograph, yet unmistakably real. He had length, width, and height. Then he stood up. I could make out distinct features: a brimmed hat, the kind popular in the 1940s through the 1960s, the sleeves of a sport coat, and the cuffs of trousers. He moved toward the kitchen, and I could see the natural motion of his arms swinging and his stride as he walked. I quickly turned on the lights and he vanished. This wasn't a one-time event. The same dark figure appeared again years later, identical in every way, that same black hole or shadow-like presence. He didn't seem to be made of matter as we know it. Rather, he felt like he belonged to another dimension. I came to believe this was the spirit of my grandfather. One particular incident still haunts me. I was upstairs taking a nap while my wife was downstairs watching television. Suddenly, I felt something touch my foot. I opened my eyes and saw the black figure standing at the edge of the bed. I was frozen with fear. Trying to stay rational, I thought it might be my wife playing a trick. But then the figure turned and rushed down the stairs. I caught a glimpse of the same brimmed hat, just like before. I leapt out of bed and ran downstairs. My wife looked at me, puzzled. I asked frantically, "Where is he?" She replied, "Who?" I said, "The man who just came down the stairs." She had no idea what I was talking about. That's when it hit me. This was the same being I had seen years ago. Somehow he had followed me to a different house, a different time. Despite the fear, I never felt he intended harm. Deep down, I believe it was my grandfather. I loved him and missed him dearly. And I believe his presence was not one of malice, but of connection. Over the years, my beliefs have only deepened. I know there are things out there: angels, demons, ghosts, orbs, UFOs, phenomena that science cannot yet explain. Our physical reality is only a fraction of what exists. It is only recently that science has begun to acknowledge the existence of dark energy and dark matter. But I'm convinced that spiritual realities lie beyond the reach of scientific understanding. Some things are simply above human comprehension. What do you believe? Was it a spirit reaching out from beyond, or a glimpse into another realm altogether? One thing is certain: not everything in this world has a rational explanation. If you've ever experienced something unexplainable, you're not alone. Share your story in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more true encounters that challenge what we know about reality. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and never stop exploring the unknown.